We're gonna restart this match entirely, but I just want to see if, like, the game looks any better. Because it still looks, like, laggy as fuck. We could go into the options. Welcome back to everyone. But, like, I don't know. I don't know what's up with 2K today. Like, nothing is worse than it usually is. Like, I don't think the computer, like, because everything else is fine. It's only when we get into the matches. So it's not like anything's overheating or anything. Okay, let me just get into a random match. Just to test this out. Maybe if I set processing priority to, like, high? We're just gonna have to run through some tests real quick. I apologize. Like, that's not terrible. Like, there was a little bit of framey on that kick, like, even some kind of framey here, but it's not that bad. I don't know, maybe I'm just, like, feeling like I see it now that we just went through a lot, but it does feel like there is some slowdown at certain points. I'm gonna Google, because sometimes, like, but this looks a lot better. Huh. Okay. Yeah, not like last time. Like, I don't see, because, like, the game is never perfect, so it's not like, I don't know if I'm looking at it like, oh, that lagged there, but it's like that would have always lagged even in the other ones and we wouldn't have really noticed. But then also immediately when I look it up, right, the first thing is like, oh yeah, for some reason universe mode just got bugged. I don't know why, this specific thing. So I want to see. Just trying to see, like, if I do this, no, that's not what we want. I do this? No. So this is windowed mode. This is windowed or borderless full screen, so we don't want to change that. I don't think there's anything there. We'll try running the universe mode match again, and we'll see if that one runs slowly. I'm just gonna run it. We'll skip the entrances. I'll run it again. We'll see if that match runs slowly. And if it does, we'll just, I guess, do everything outside of universe mode and then come back to universe mode and tell the game who won and then move on. Because they said, like, in the 2 seconds of searching this up, it was just like, they said update fix, I think. It appears that I have been, it appears to have been my universe mode bugging out, no surprise to anyone. I took a snapshot during the transition bumper on one of the shows, and best I can figure, that messed up the rest of the show. Outside of my universe ran fine. I could have checked that sooner, and though the entire show's matches all ran slowly, once the show was finished, the next show's matches have been working fine. Time will tell if this show will be bugged when I get round to it again. So, because also in that first match, I tabbed out, so maybe that was a problem. I tabbed out to check the to check if the stream was running well, so that could have been an issue, and then maybe that caused everything else to just fuck itself. So let's just try anyways. So we're doing some testing right now. I apologize to anyone. I'll try not to spend too much time, but like let's see. Because, like, this, I feel like, I don't know, let's have it go a little bit more, but I feel like this is worse than the match we just ran. Yeah, I feel like this is worse. Some moves are fine, yeah. No, I think that this is, yeah, I think this is a lot worse. Ref counting slowed down. Yeah, I think, like, that throw was like, this toss is slowed down. Like, she's moving slow. Like, I think it's, I don't know, I think a majority of the moves feel slowed down. So, okay, well, I think what we'll try is we'll just do it outside of universe mode for now, and then we'll come in and say, like, simulate all matches, tell which ones won, and then we'll try moving on from there, because it seems like, to me, that seemed a lot worse than the other one. So I'm gonna try. We'll just try The only thing we gotta remember is putting championships on everyone. Alright. Apologies, everyone. But we're gonna continue from here. So this is actually gonna be the match now. And knock on wood, everything works out. Heard knocking, that was me knocking on my wood. And by my wood, I mean my desk. Saying my wood sounded very suggestive. I apologize. All right, let us continue the MPW Ultimate Open Weight Tournament. And no matter what happens, no matter who comes out on top, no matter who's the champion, today is going to be a good day as MintyClovers is going to make her way down the ring at Not a Christmas Show. MPW's own MintyClovers, the winner of this match, will be moved on to the semi-finals of the Ultimate Open Weight Tournament. MintyClovers had to go through TheSleepyPengu to move on into this match. And if you guys aren't familiar, the Ultimate Open Weight Tournament is contested in Falls Count Anywhere. The winner of this tournament will get a shot at the Open Weight Championship, currently held and will be defended by DancingWithDraven here tonight in the next match. But we are going to see something of a rematch, a match we've seen many times before, but a rematch nonetheless of their first ever meeting in an MPW ring. The first ever MPW Falls Count Anywhere match was done between ShmeepsWorld and MintyClovers, and they are here to move on in the tournament. ShmeepsWorld had to take out Dragthulu, I believe, to... ShmeepsWorld survived a sit-down tombstone on the concrete to move on to this match. The winner of this match will face off Bonk in the semifinals, who is the holder of the golden opportunity for the Icon division. But for now, that's a bridge they'll have to cross later. These two are going to go at it. The first time these two fought in the Falls Count Anywhere match style, MintyClovers came out losing. I don't know why I said it that way. ShmeepsWorld came out on top, taking out MintyClovers, and now the bell's gonna ring, and we're gonna start out blocking the single leg drop kick. MintyClovers sending rights and kicks as Minty goes off the rope. Poison Rana and a standing shooting star press. Minty's coming out of the gate with some heavy offense. ShmeepsWorld X Factor gonna hook the leg for MintyClovers, try to get an early win. One kick out at one, though, way too early to call that. Neither of these two want to give up this opportunity. Two former Idol Division champions. Standing shooting star press from ShmeepsWorld this time, as MintyClovers is going to roll to the outside off the middle rope. Tope Suicida to the floor. And the game is a fantastic game. Absolutely love WWE 2K23. My favorite game for Steam. Definitely game of the year. Countouts in a Falls Count Anywhere match. Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you so much. Oh my fucking god. You want to do this tomorrow, guys? You want to do this tomorrow? God damn, man. Wouldn't be an MPW match. It literally... I just want you guys to understand this. I want you guys to understand this. That when you select a game mode, like a match type, it saves the match type that you selected, right? So I selected Falls Count Anywhere. If I had selected normal, the match type default would be normal. But it wasn't. It was Falls Count Anywhere when I went back to the fucking thing because I selected Falls Count Anywhere. God damn it. And let us continue the Ultimate Open Weight Tournament. No matter who comes out on top, my brain shut off there because I was having such a good day as MintyClovers is going to make her entrance for the first time tonight at MPW presents This Is Not a Christmas Show. We are going to have MintyClovers continuing her run in the tournament, trying to get into that semi-finals. MintyClovers had to surpass TheSleepyPengu to get to this point and is looking to go all the way. The winner of this tournament will earn a title shot for the Openweight Championship currently held by DancingWithDraven. And MintyClovers' opponent tonight will be a rematch of sorts from their first match ever in MPW in Falls Count Anywhere. The first Falls Count Anywhere match was contested between these two, ShmeepsWorld and MintyClovers. And they're going to go one-on-one again in the open weight tournament. The rules of this match means there are no countouts and no disqualifications. You can pin your opponent anywhere within the arena as long as their shoulders are on the mat or they tap. That is a win for you. Last season, many moons ago, MintyClovers came into This Is Not a Christmas Show as the champion. I believe ShmeepsWorld was also in the Elimination Chamber for that. And MintyClovers would get pinned by Tyranno Maximum, eliminated, and Glitchy would win the championship. So a lot of redemption for Minty in this match. Redeeming against that first Falls Count Anywhere match, and a redemption at This Is Not a Christmas Show. Single leg dropkick connects. And an X Factor from ShmeepsWorld going to cover early. Kick out at one, though. Shmeeps wasting no time trying to get that pin. Off the ropes, maybe looking for a head scissor. Now stomping on the fingies of MintyClovers, just kicking all around. And of course, it's no disqualifications, anything goes, meaning that steel chair is completely legal. MintyClovers rolls through and smacks it right out of ShmeepsWorld's hands. Off the rope, points and run onto the chair by Minty. Frankensteiner on the chair, and now using that chair, swatting at the back and the legs of ShmeepsWorld. Slow, methodical strikes. Knocking Minty down. ShmeepsWorld bounce off the ropes. And a head scissors. Kip up MintyClovers back up. And a Russian leg sweep once again onto that steel chair. The steel chair meets with ShmeepsWorld's flesh. And a standing shooting star press by MintyClovers. And another one connects. Minty kips back up. Off the ropes. Luthez press. Kick out of one. A little bit too early to call it, but a good check of where Shmeeps is at. And just working over the arms, the clotheslining arms, the elbows of ShmeepsWorld as she gets back up. Boots to the face and busts Minty open with that one. With that last kick. Shmeeps off the ropes again, looking for another head scissor. Does she connect? She does grab it, nearly landing onto the steel steps. Seeing that Minty is bleeding, goes for the cover. Thinking that maybe Minty wants to end it here, but neither of these two want to give up their spot in this tournament. Trying to worsen the cut on Minty's eye. Shmeeps going over the ropes. Nope. Was thinking maybe for a critical roll, but thought against it. Spinning back kick by MintyClovers gains control once again, and now trying to pull Shmeeps a little bit away from the ropes. What could Minty be thinking? Or is she just biding time? German, no. Catches her with a takedown. And once again, that steel chair brought into play by ShmeepsWorld. Once again in the hands of MintyClovers. Standing Spanish fly. Partially on the chair. Just punching, trying to get that other side to bleed. Bashed again with the steel chair. Minty's going to roll out of the ring, try to get some space from Shmeeps, but Shmeeps is not going to allow it. There's nowhere you can go that's safe when it's falls count anywhere. Minty back up, clothesline, knocks Shmeeps on her back. Punch to the gut. Back elbow, catches clothesline, takes Shmeeps down. It has been back and forth, booty popping moonsault, but no. Nobody's home except the cold grass diving Hurricane Rana. Leaping Hurricane Rana. Standing shooting star press block, got the knees up. Does MintyClovers. And the steel chair coming into use once again, being dented over the legs of ShmeepsWorld. 2 count. Kick out at 2. That big drop kick from a distance. MintyClovers eyeing up ShmeepsWorld. The Falcon Arrow! The Falcon Arrow from MintyClovers to ShmeepsWorld. Some more disrespect. Using her own move against her. MintyClovers booty popping moonsault. This time it lands. No one kicks out of the Falcon Arrow except ShmeepsWorld. Monkey flipped but rolled through. Minty gets behind. Ooh, that elbow just striking right on the button. Unprettier position into the Bulldog. Face in the dirt. And, ooh, double stomp onto the arm. I know my appendages. Oh, and gets the knees up again. I just realized that MintyClovers and Shmeeps are kind of matching with Minty's socks and Shmeeps' clothes. But pinfall. Sorry, that caught me off guard. 2. Kick out. Shmeeps is a former open weight champion. She knows what it takes to win these kind of matches. But Minty is such a talented competitor. Inverted DDT. Talented competitor. It's going to take everything in Shmeeps' arsenal to put Minty away. Minty's blood is also just dripping all over her face. The longer this match goes, the worse that cut's going to get. And the worse it's going to affect her. Monkey flip blocks out of the way. Ooh, working on the legs again. Working on the ankles of Shmeeps. Going to try and keep her grounded. Oh, Shmeeps. Damn. Got the head scissor. Pulled her back down. Sending Minty into the ring. Now ShmeepsWorld has Minty lined perfectly for the critical roll. Connects! The critical roll nearly lobbing MintyClovers' head off. 2. Kick out at 2. ShmeepsWorld up top. Going to go around the world, and this connects as well. MintyClovers might be out of it. 2. Kick out at 2 again, MintyClovers. I must say, her win-loss record isn't the best, but she is one of the most durable competitors at MPW. A dirty clothesline takes Shmeeps to the mat. Just barely hitting it. Standing shooting star press. Minty's face is worse for wears. In the corner with the knee. Minty showing off a little bit to the crowd. Taking this time to showboat. I don't know if that's the smartest thing to do, just rolling Shmeeps around. And now once again, tacking the inside leg. Minty up top. What could Minty be thinking from up here? Frog splash by Minty. 2, kick out. And another near fall. Frog splash by MintyClovers. Maybe trying to get Shmeeps to the ropes, and Shmeeps knows exactly what that means, so she's going to do her best to prevent it. Once again, fending off Minty, making sure that she can't get her towards those ropes. Spinning back kick. Minty once again feeling it. I don't know if that's the concussion or the cockiness rushing to her head. And another booty pop and moonsault. MintyClovers. Texas Cloverfield. Looking to submit Shmeeps. Ties her up. When drastic times call for drastic measures, the Texas Cloverfield locked in. Shmeeps gets out of it, though. A desperate plea in those kicks. MPW testing out their new slow motion feature. Minty spinning back kick. Right to the gut. The gut and the legs of Shmeeps was probably taking so much damage. And all the damage from Minty is going straight to her head. Really trying to get to the ropes, but Shmeeps will just not even allow it for a second. Takes her down. Minty back in a perfect position for the second one of the night. MintyClovers critical roll from Shmeeps. And I think that might be all she wrote for MintyClovers. 1, 2, 3. Probably for the best for Minty. With just how much blood is gushing from her face. ShmeepsWorld moves on and will face against Bonk in the semifinals of the Ultimate Openweight Tournament. We will see you guys next for the Open Weight Championship match. Okay, I'm gonna try one more thing to try and fix the game being really bad today. I just think that the only way I could probably fix it is if I had different code for the game, but I don't know like what happened. It's whenever we actually start talking is when the lag happens, I feel like. Alright, ShmeepsWorld. So I'm gonna quickly do something. That's not at all what I wanted to do. That's actually probably good. Yeah, apologies, guys. I'm sorry that this is being annoying. This will be the last thing I try, and then we'll just try to deal with it. Yeah, I'm not going into that, because that's just... I want to see... We could turn off VSync. Potentially might. But I feel like... You thought you picked Minty? That's funny. Alright, we'll try this. Yeah, we'll let that go. No, that's not what I... Oh god, please. Stop playing this every 2 seconds. Alright. Lower the shadow quality? Yeah, I could do that. That's probably going to be the very last option I choose. Mainly because I like how the game looks. Like, I don't want the game to stop. Like, the game doesn't even look that great. So it's like, I don't want to lower it even more. But if it, like, literally we cannot play the game, like, it will not, then that will be the very last thing I do. Personally. Because we shouldn't have to change anything, because we haven't changed anything. It's just deciding to crap on us today for some reason. So, I'm not quite sure what's up with it. But since that also did for us prove that it's not universe necessarily, so I'll just go back into playing in universe then. And then we'll just pray. We'll just pray it works. Okay, we got those set. Wow, I just clicked a thing, so maybe you should fucking do that. Okay. Balls can anywhere. Openweight championship on the line. Draven has the openweight championship. All right, let's get into it. I don't even remember who Draven fought to defend it. Let me get this up. Wait, who did Draven fight? Because I'm like, now I'm worried that it's going to be the exact same fight. Oh, Azanaza. Can the FPS be uncapped? I don't think so. It's set to 30. So maybe, like, I don't know if it would make sense to, like, maybe set it to 60. I don't think that would make it, but, like, maybe because it drops slightly, so it's more noticeable. Like, you would notice a drop from, like, 30 frames to 20 frames, but you wouldn't know a drop from 60 to 50. Like, I don't know if that would make sense. I don't know. But let's just try it. Let's just pray to God. Oh. All right, it is time for the MPW Open Weight Championship match. And the championship, Openweight Championship, is defended against anyone randomly selected from either division. The match is contested in Falls Count Anywhere. Who will be challenging Dancing with Draven's Openweight Championship? It will be one woman that has yet to hold a championship in MPW, and one that just couldn't quite make the Elimination Chamber qualifiers. The ring general, MamaInu, looking to come back here and face Dancing with Draven for the Open Weight Championship. This could be the first Open Weight Championship MamaInu has ever held. Draven defended it against Azanaza a handful of weeks ago. How will this go for MamaInu? I mean, we've seen a little bit of a more aggressive side to MamaInu, though it has been a bit unsuccessful as of late. Could this be her opportunity to pick up a win? Pick up her first championship. MamaInu, actually, fun little tidbit of information. We talk about a rematch between ShmeepsWorld and MintyClovers last match, but this is a rematch of last season. Last season, the opening match at This Is Not a Christmas Show was none other than Dancing with Draven versus MamaInu, and do you want to know who came out on top? It was none other than the woman that stands before you right now, MamaInu. Can she do it again a whole season later? And this time for the Open Weight Championship. But nobody's gonna let you just, or Draven's not gonna just let you take the championship out from under her. Beating the tied for the longest reigning Openweight champion, Garreth Unported, for this championship. Now defending it against Azanaza. They say that the hardest defense is the first one, and she's got past it. Can Draven defend it another time? One of the most dominant idols that we've seen in the industry today, making waves once again with the Openweight Championship around her waist. Not only is this redemption for last season, but this is for the Openweight Championship. Falls Count Anywhere, because I did say MamaInu beat Draven last season here. However, it was not in a Falls Count Anywhere match. Can Draven win one-on-one and defend it for the second time? The hardest defense, they say, is the first one, but if you can get to the second one, that's just a whole other echelon of people. Very few people make it to their second defense. If we look at the statistics through my notebook, if we look at the statistics, statistically, there's only been one person to defend it just twice. It was ShmeepsWorld defended the Openweight Championship twice. All other people have either defended it once or none. Once, none, or 3 times. MamaInu versus Draven. I'm pretty sure this is not MamaInu's first attempt at being randomly selected for the Openweight Championship. I have a feeling that, if my memory serves me correctly, a while ago, MamaInu lost to Tyranno Maximum in one of their defenses, but I may be wrong. I may be wrong. If my memory serves me correctly, which it very rarely does. Dancing with Draven versus MamaInu. All for that, the open weight championship. Some people say the Blue Chipper Championship. Defended twice as many times as the World Championships. Neck breaker to start us off for MamaInu. Draven back up, spins MamaInu around. Going for a back body drop. And stretching the back of MamaInu, tying her up like a pretzel, and just stretching the back. Draven going up top. Gonna meet MamaInu on the outside, like I said, cross body to the floor, like I said earlier. This is Falls Count Anywhere, Big Boy Senton blocked. Falls Count Anywhere, anything goes, just like the last match. Kip up from the forearm from MamaInu. Already starting with a healthy back and forth power slam. Big Boy Senton, this one connects. Elbow drop. Doesn't connect with that one. Big boot blocked, or only got part of it. And now over the back, pulling her neck all the way across the back. Twisting the arm, trying to work over the arm. Focus on one limb, you could potentially take advantage of that. It doesn't seem like Draven's feeling much of that pain. Doesn't seem like it's going to work on Draven. Sends MamaInu into the barricades, following into that corner, but thinks against it. It's going to go and follow in her tag team partner's footsteps, going under the apron first. It starts whacking MamaInu with a kendo stick. Goes for the cover to retain the championship. Kick out of 1. Referee was a little bit out of position there. Thinking that Singapore cane isn't enough. Gets another one. Ooh, knocks it out of her hand. Says, I'm going to get a different one. And another backbreaker. MamaInu hooks the leg. The referee daydreaming. Kick out of 1. MamaInu gets both of them back up to their feet. Sends Draven into the barricade. Trying to think of what they want to do here. Eyeing them down. Fisherman suplex onto the Singapore cane as well. Sending Draven into the barricade, maybe looking for a weapon of her own. Picks up the kendo stick. Draven's back up against the wall, and a smack right between the horns, right down the middle of the head. Couple swings and a miss. Draven avoids a little more catastrophe there. MamaInu gets a little bit of a break. Back, or sidewalk slam. And a boot straight to the face. That's going to rub some of that dirt, some of that grass in the eye of Draven, as well as doing some damage. Giving yourself quite the headache. Draven rolls up MamaInu. This time referee Spry and ready, kick out at 1 again. Neither of these two allowing for the quick roll-up. Draven, ooh, waiting for her moment, immediately catches her in the leg lock. We could see a tap out at any point, a tap or a snap. MamaInu fighting out. Draven has held every singles title there can be for an idol. The only title she hasn't held now is the newly created tag team championships, which I know she would set her sights on with ShmeepsWorld. So I'm sorry! I love you from MamaInu out of nowhere. Catches Draven right on the chin, gonna put her on Dream Street. Dazing her. MamaInu going up top, maybe looking for an elbow drop. Double axe handle action. Big splash, that hang time was gnarly. 2 kick out, nearly new champion for MamaInu. Nearly a new champion. Championship almost traded hands. Draven back up. Fireman's carry. Oh! Attitude adjustment neck breaker. Fireman's carry neck breaker. And an elbow to the back of the head. That could do some serious damage if you're not careful. MamaInu getting pushed back into the ropes. Looks like she's got nowhere to run as Draven starts tying her up in them. Draven looking for those triple Germans. Ooh, but using the weight. Arm drags her off. MamaInu spins up to her old tricks again. MamaInu plants her knees into the champion's back. 1, 2, no. Nearly MamaInu's first championship win, but not yet. MamaInu going back up top to the high rent district. And a flying fist. Nobody's home. Sound of night, and it just might be good night for MamaInu. 1, 2, no, MamaInu kicks out. Draven going up top. Elbow drop from Draven. Both of these two kicking out of their biggest move. They're going to have to start thinking of something a little bit different if they want to take home the championship. Draven going back out of the ring. Going to pull out our third weapon, the sledgehammer. Driving it into the stomach of MamaInu. MamaInu back up, though. Ooh, went to grab her, but was a little bit too far away. MamaInu back up. Flying forearm. Kip up. And now is it MamaInu's turn to play with this new toy that Draven brought in. Turned against her. And to the chest now. Draven cross-body taking MamaInu out like a freight train. Like a car crash. And now the sledgehammer changes hands once again. Driving into the knee and the shoulder, or in the elbow of MamaInu. Just taking her time with it. Ooh, again to the stomach. This might be just enough. No, cross-body from MamaInu. A cross-body of her own. I was going to say this might be the end for MamaInu, but it looks like she's still got some fire in that soul. Fighto, fighto. And now going to bang the knee. So dangerous, could nearly shatter or dislocate the knee. Draven using the ropes as support, looking like she's on jelly legs. MamaInu showing exactly the kind of fight that she took to her last season in the same position, driving the back on the apron. Onto the apron, and a punch right to the ear. That's going to get you some cauliflower ear, and MamaInu's going to make sure of it. With the second one, getting Draven up to her feet, blocked the third punch. Power slam again! MamaInu, though, rolls up Draven, new champion. Championship on the line, referee. Fiddling with himself. 1, 2, new champion, no, kick out at 2. MamaInu grabs that sledgehammer from inside the ring, gets caught up in the ropes a little bit, but gets out of it. Draven now with it. Ooh, right to her. Playing a little bit of cat and mouse is the Sheba and the demon. Draven's got her back up, puts her over the knee. That cut on MamaInu is just getting worse. We saw how that affected Minty in her match. How will this affect MamaInu in this match? And now Draven just disrespectfully rubbing some dirt into the wound. Figuratively and literally. Ooh, MamaInu gets back up. Spinning neckbreaker. Nearly turning Draven inside out. 1, 2 for the championship. No! Draven kicks out again. MamaInu thought she had it. Clearly Draven had other plans. Blocks it. Draven, ooh, spinning back kick, blackout by Draven. 1, 2, 3, catching MamaInu off guard, and Draven retains the openweight championship. Dancing with Draven is still the MPW openweight champion, tying her tag team partner Shmeeps' record. One of the most dominant idol divisions, solidifying that title as we will move on to the Icon Division Championship Elimination Chamber. We were built to thrive, yeah. Probably we could already know. Keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons cry, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I'm already know, yeah, you already know. It be feeling like the old fan, I'm home. That one felt like it ran a little bit better. Definitely did have some slowdown still. More slowdown than previous streams, but less slowdown than the previous 2 matches. So we're gonna take what we can get. Like, we're just gonna take what we can get here. And it might feel worse. It may feel worse always just because of us dealing with it before, where I'm just like, now every time it lags or slows down, I'm like, it's slowing down, it's lagging. Like, I'm noticing it way more than usual. But how's it going, T? I don't really want to, like, lift up my PC, but I want to make, like, maybe something's, like, blocking the fans. No, that fan's working. That fan's working. Again, I don't think it's, like, overheating is the issue or anything. Okay. Let's get into the Icon Division Elimination Chamber. Ooh. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to our... We have finally lowered the cage, and we will now have the Icon Division Elimination Chamber. The qualifiers will be entering, and first off, our first entrance will be FlairZero. FlairZero is looking like he's getting himself a pod. FlairZero qualified, but didn't earn himself a pod. He didn't get to choose his spot. But FlairZero entering his first ever Elimination Chamber match. A very big opportunity for Flair to actually potentially get the championship here. I mean, this is an opportunity for anybody to get the championship. FlairZero was the one that won the losers bracket. And so getting that pod is just such an important part for him. Of course, Greg and Bonk did earn their spots. They're able to choose where they get to go, so only 2 pods remain for them if they both chose a pod. Only 2 pods remain. Flair's gonna take his pod. Entering in the cryo chamber. Who will join him in the pods? Of course, it is none other than the man that qualified and chose his spot in the ring. It is Greg. Greg had first dibs on the selection, so if I'm Greg and I want to win that championship, I'm picking last. I'm picking number 6, so it's no surprise that Greg will get a pod. Every time someone enters the ring that is 1 less pod, the champion is going to be able to enter. Greg catching himself a pod. Greg shocked the world, the Greg Nation. He's got a little bit of a cult following known as the Greg Nation. 1/4 of the coalition. Greg is the only coalition member to qualify for an elimination chamber, and he shocked the world, not only qualifying but winning his qualifier match, which of course, as I said previously, nets him whatever position he wants, and he chose to get into a pod. Normally it would be a random selection of who gets to go where, but the pods are filling up. As we know, this is the second person. Another first-timer in the Elimination Chamber. Another qualifier that won his qualifying match, earning himself that pod, meaning there's 1 pod left for the champion, or Angel's going to be starting off the match. This may be the first time Bonk has ever entered an elimination chamber, but this is the second time the holder of the golden opportunity for the Icon Division has entered the elimination chamber. Garreth Unported last season entered the elimination chamber as the holder of the golden opportunity, and unfortunately for him, he did not win. So we'll have to see if that's going to be changed for Bonk as he nets himself a pod. And the last pod selected is Dobby. Dobby came runner-up in his qualifier, allowing him to qualify. but did not select this pod. He did not get an opportunity to select his pod, but netting himself a pod. So the latest Dobby can come out is the 4th participant in the tournament. He'll at least start off in a pod, which is a huge advantage, meaning the champion is going to have to fight all the way through to the beginning. From the beginning. Dobby is going to get a pod. Meaning the last 2 members of this match will enter next, and they will be the people that start us off until the timer runs out and the first pod is opened. And of course, if it's not the champion, it's the challenger. Speaking of champions, this is not Dragthulu's first elimination chamber. Unlike everybody that got a pod, this is Dragthulu's second elimination chamber. Because last season at This Is Not a Christmas Show, Dragthulu entered the elimination chamber as the Icon Division champion and left merely a challenger. Looking for that redemption here tonight. He's going to have to fight his way from the second position. Starting us out will be Dragthulu versus Gaelic Angel. Former champion versus champion. We have some lines. We have some... Look, even there, Dragthulu pointing to his tag team partner, Bonk. Giving him a little bit of notice. So there are alliances coming into the elimination chamber, but we'll see how long they last when it is every man for themselves. Statistic-wise, everybody that has entered the elimination chamber so far has never eliminated a person in the elimination chamber. No eliminations combined from any of these members. But this man right here, the man that will be entering in next, the Icon Division champion, eliminated 1/3 of last season's elimination chamber all on his own. 2 eliminations under his belt. This could be Angel's position. This could be Angel's match. I mean, you say that you can say that it's a disadvantage to not have a pod, but Angel nearly got all the way, was in the top 3 of the elimination chamber last season, and started at this exact same position. Can Gaelic Angel retain the championship in one of the hardest matches for a champion of all time? This is going to be a test of each champion's strength. Can Gaelic Angel do it? Defend that championship he fought so hard to get. Defeating the longest reigning Icon Division champion in history, Zarataro. It's going to be Angel versus Dragthulu to start it off. The bell has rung and the elimination chamber officially begins. Gaelic Angel versus Dragthulu. These two are the only members in this match that have been in an elimination chamber, and some disrespect from the champion. Slaps to the face off the ropes. Drop kick. As Dragthulu had nowhere to go. Dragthulu is going to reverse the power bomb. Now planting his face into the mat. Working on the inside leg. The important part about this is to not just try to focus on eliminations, but to also reserve your energy. As the first pod is already going to be opened, who will it be? And it seems like Bonk has selected to go third. Just a reminder, Bonk selected his position in the match. Could we see some collusion here with his tag team partner? I mean, for someone like Bonk, maybe they just think they can handle people in the match as quickly as possible, just outpower them. I mean, if you can eliminate everybody before the pods even open, that's a strategy and a half, I guess. Bonk gets sent off the turnbuckle as Angel barely gets that drop kick connecting. Using his momentum, taking him down. Big boot misses by Bonk. And now Bonk and Angel forming a surprising alliance. Double choke slam. As Angel goes to pin Dragthulu, and the second chamber door is already opening. Who will be next? It will be FlairZero. Flair did not select his pod. Ooh, brainbuster, but Flair and Dragthulu immediately going at it. Age-old rivals as Angel goes to pin Bonk. Bonk does have a little bit of insurance if he does win this match. He also has the golden opportunity, meaning he has somewhat of an insurance to protect his championship for the rest of the season. Jawbreaker by Angel. Angel's got Bonk up. Fall from Grace connects. But a kick out of 2 for Bonk. Maybe selecting such an early position is going to come back to bite him over the knee. Flair turns around, kicks and punches to Angel. As the second to last member is already almost in this match. The second to last member is Dobby, of course. Bonk laying out Dragthulu for the first elimination. Kick out of 2. Dobby's entered in, meaning that Greg is going to be the last member, but unfortunately for Greg, it doesn't seem like anybody's been eliminated yet. We might just have a full crew before anybody gets out. He will definitely be the freshest member, though. Strike with the knee. And a famouser. Or a skull-crushing finale, excuse me, not a famouser. Onto the floor, leaving the champion prone on the outside. I mean, you're allowed to pin on the outside of the ring in the elimination chamber, but nobody going for Angel. Wanted to make sure to take out all their opponents. And the final member will join with 0 eliminations. So far, I mean, who will be the first combo breaker to Dragthulu? As Flair takes out his old rival. Below 0 to Dragthulu. Dobby's got Greg up in a powerbomb position. Nobody's there to pin Dragthulu, who's down for the count. German suplex from Bonk to the champion. Kick out by Dragthulu. Champion's down. 2. We could have seen a new champion, but Angel kicks out. German suplex to Dragthulu. Bonk picking up Angel, picking up the champion. Sending Dragthulu over. Now Greg and Flair go at it. It is anybody's game right now. Flair and Bonk working together a little bit against Dobby. Double choke slam. Bonk's taking every help he can get. Angel going after Greg. And now Dragthulu behind Angel. Scoop slam. Dobby resting on the outside. Cover to the champion. 2, new champion. Kick out. Kick out of 2. This is elimination, meaning you must eliminate your opponents from the match. A pinfall will only eliminate. It will not win you the match. But you must, every person must be eliminated for you to win the match. Whether you do them yourself or get other people to do it, it does not matter. Dobby sends Bonk out of the ring. Trying to make some space. Shoulder tackle. Sending into the corner. And now Bonk and Dobby working together, but Angel catches both of them bonking their heads together. Greg's taking down Flair with some palm strikes as Dobby avoids whatever maneuver Angel was trying to go for. We're just piled up in the ring. Who's going to be the first to go? And a power bomb, a crucifix. Jackknife power bomb. I think jackknife is the correct terminology. And now Dragthulu showing no allegiances to Bonk here, saying this is everyone for themselves. Abyssal tombstone to Bonk. He's saying you got the golden opportunity. This is my opportunity. Kick out by Bonk. The first elimination might turn the tides of the match. Inverted X Factor hooks the leg for Dragthulu. Angel's has had 2 eliminations in his career in the Elimination Chamber. How will we see if will that number increase? Will it rack up? And it looks like Dobby's trying to pin Flair, roll up Flair there, but kick out by Flair very quickly at 1. Greg's got Bonk up, a Bonk sending some elbows to the chin. Dobby going up top. Impaler DDT. Dobby's up top. What is Dobby thinking from the top rope? Double axe handle. Bonk sending Dragthulu back onto the mat. Ooh, big bicycle kick by Greg. FlairZero backbreaker, sidewalk backbreaker. Jesus Christ, sending Greg into the sky. Is Bonk. Reversed by Greg, though. He's still got some life left in him. Bonk just sent Greg into orbit. Bonk again. DDT. Slaps him on the back. Good job, DDT. And Greg might be the first one eliminated. No, he is not. dumping a drag to Angel on the outside. Bonk sending Greg to the outside. Step up Inzagiri, misses, ducks the chop, and now Greg shows up behind. Greg picking up Bonk in a precarious situation, just dumping him on his head. Bulldog. As Dragthulu and Angel fight on the right. Angel's gonna join him in the ring. Below zero to Dobby. Dobby trying to roll out of the ring, trying to get away from Flair. A second below zero to Dobby from Flair. Flair is trying to take Dobby out, and I think Dobby just might be our first elimination. No! Kick out at 2! Dobby took a big hit, though, and now Greg held in a submission hold front face lock. Greg could tap. First elimination be a submission hold, bumps him. Greg is holding on as Angel just pulls at the back, and I think Greg breaks it up. Gets back up. Nobody's been eliminated yet. The Greg Nation on their feet as Greg fights off 2 competitors. And sorry, final ignition from Dobby. 2. No, Dobby nearly getting the first elimination. Dobby not seeing who's behind him. Champion fall from grace for the first elimination. I think it is. Dobby's been eliminated. Dobby just took too much punishment. And now Flair lighting Angel's chest up. Angel gets a 3rd career elimination. Suplex, pop-up knee, and a kick to the head. Oh, beam clash! Beam clash caught Flair off guard. Bonk hit him to the side. But I don't know what Bonk did there. Bonk didn't go for the pin. Flair's back up. Dragon suplex was reversed by Angel. Angel, God's last gift! Angel doesn't go for the elimination, wants to make sure that Drag is gonna stay down. Fall from grace. Could we see a 4th? Could we see a 4th elimination from the champion? We will. 4 career eliminations, 2 for this match. He needs to at least get a 3rd this match if he wants to remain the champion. Flair suplex. Picking up Angel, power bomb. And a German suplex, but Bonk is not letting go. Clothesline to Flair. The champion resting in the corner. Flair, kick out at 2. Nearly another elimination. Greg in the corner with Angel. DDT. It's now a 4-way match. Superman punch from Greg, but Flair blocks the elimination. Combo breaker to Greg. Flair might have inadvertently saved Angel. No, he wants the pin on the champion, but is it too late? New champion. There will be a new champion. Flair has pinned the Icon Division champion below zero. Could tonight be Flair's night? It is Flair. It is Greg. Down to 2 members. Who is gonna win the Icon Division Championship. They're playing a little cat and mouse. Some mind games are being played. Now Flair finally gets his paws, his mitts on Greg. Could the Coalition hold the championship for the first time ever? Back body drop by Flair. He's gonna go for the cover, center of the ring. 1, 2, 3, FlairZero. For the first time ever is your Icon Division champion. FlairZero, your Icon Division champion. The winner of the Elimination Chamber and getting 3 eliminations. We will move on to the Idol Division Championship next. Okay, if you were confused why he went really fast just then, I remember that Cheat Engine has like a speed hack, so I thought like, oh, maybe I could speed hack the lag so it's not as laggy. So I like 2 times the speed, which I think maybe helped a little bit, but I don't think it did. So I was like, oh yeah, there's no lag on this. So I tried my best to get some of the lag. We knew there was gonna be lag in the Elimination Chamber no matter what. That was just how it is. However, the game went rogue again because I selected Bonk to go second last. Bonk was not supposed to go third. Bonk was supposed to go second last. I don't know why the game did that. So I'm going to make sure that that everybody's sets are set properly for the Idol Division. Because I think the game just wants to fuck with me. Though it worked out for Greg at least. If Greg won, I would have lost it. I would have laughed so crazy. Especially because how mad Flair or Angel would have been. No. Game's really trying to fuck me. But I don't know what the game's trying to do right now. Yeah. Who got replaced here? Okay. I think it might have changed because because the game doesn't remember that it's a championship match, so I always have to reset it to be a championship match. I think that is exactly the reason why it happened the way it did, but hopefully this works. The Fallen Angel story would have been funny. It would have been funny. You know what wouldn't have been funny? Me making you and Angel another another redesign. I'm just kidding. It would have been good. It would have been good. Alright. Let me get... Alright. I think that's everybody. Let's get into it. It is time for the Idol Division Elimination Chamber match. Okay, we're gonna restart this. We're gonna restart this, because now I'm confused if the game knows what they're doing. Because that is literally the opposite of what I set, basically. I know they're still supposed to enter randomly, but that's not what I set to happen. So I'm gonna run this. No, that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, that's literally not what I put in. I'm gonna scream, cry. Okay, I'm gonna set this one person, maybe. Okay, I need this game to function for 25 seconds. Please. I know you're a terribly designed game. Alright, we're gonna try this again. Because there's one particular thing I want to happen. Everything else I can just fucking make up why it's happening. Like Bonk coming in third. Alright, let's get into it. Alright, it is time for the Idol Division Championship Elimination Chamber. Okay, I think the game does this in, like, the opposite way. I think. So, once again, I'm gonna have to reset. But I think the game... So, this is a spoiler, but this is what I'm gonna do. Is I'm trying... So, Ayasu won their qualifier, right? And so what I want to do, but the game is being stupid, is I want Ayasu to start the match. Because Ayasu is tag-teamed with Rize. Also, I need to check something as well now that I'm saying this. So this is actually good. So I want her to start the match because she is going to select a position that's more favorable to Rize to help Rize win. But the game, when I select her to go first, says... Oh, enter first? No, that's not what the fuck I said. But also, I want to double check something. Not that we really need it. Edit match. So I'm gonna put... Okay. So then I think I might have to do this backwards. That would make sense, I think. Yeah, okay. And then if this doesn't work, I'm just gonna cry for the rest of the stream. Who is... Okay, Sorry, I can't do this math backwards. 6, 5, 4... 6, 5, 4, 3. And then... Alright. I don't know if this is gonna, like, actually give them the positions in the match, or is just going to determine who enters first, which doesn't help anything. But we'll see. As long as it's not Ayasu starting off first, then that's all I care about. All right, let's get into it. Hello, everybody, and I keep saying hello, everybody, and welcome back. It is time for the Idol Division Elimination Chamber, the main event of the night. And to start us off, we are getting the second, the person to have their second Elimination Chamber match. Tyranno Maximum is not a newcomer to the Elimination Chamber. Ty has been in here before. Didn't quite make it very far, but they are looking to redeem themselves from last year. Tyranno Maximum, if I can look at my things real quick. I lost my pen, and that's annoying. Ty was the openweight champion at this time last season, having a record-setting openweight championship match, or openweight championship title reign. Lost it to TeaTheShiba, but will earn themselves a pod here tonight. Not working double duty this season. How will that affect them in this match? Tyranno is going to earn themselves a pod coming into this match. Tyranno, I believe, was the winner of no, I was gonna say the winner of the losers bracket, but that was actually Usaino. Ty was in the match with Ayasu, who Ty became the runner-up to that match, which is what qualified them for this. Ty is one of the 3 returning idols for the Elimination Chamber. A much larger number, and by much larger, I mean by 1. And this person was the, speaking of runner-ups, this idol was the runner-up. Oh, wait, no. This is a different person, excuse me. Excuse me, I'm misremembering my... Wait, am I? I feel like I might be having an aneurysm. I'm having an aneurysm. This person, speaking of runner-ups, this idol was the runner-up of last season's Idol Division Elimination Chamber, losing to GlitchyBasturds, netting themselves no eliminations. However, Ty did eliminate the champion in last season's Elimination Chamber. This is Usaino's second Elimination Chamber, as well as Ty's. Ty's came out as the last participant. Usaino came out as the 4th participant in the match. How will Usaino's new look, new attitude help them in this Elimination Chamber? This will be the hardest match for the champion to win, and unlike, will Rize have to deal with the same issues that Angel did entering in as one of the first members? Usaino is the winner of the losers bracket and has somehow netted themselves a pod, luckily. Could the second losers bracket winner pick up the second Elimination Chamber? We had FlairZero This was who I was mixing up in my head. We had FlairZero win just moments ago, coming off of all the way from the losers bracket. Talking about the person, one of the people that got there first, or won their qualifiers, none other than Rocky, netting themselves a pod and allowing them to pick their position in this match. Rocky is the last of the remaining returning idols to the Elimination Chamber. We have one half of last season's Elimination Chamber returning. None of these idols picked up the championship. But lucky for them, the former last season's winner is not in this match. Someone that has successfully dethroned Glitchy as spookiest lady in the idol division. How will that affect Rocky now, coming into such a dangerous structure, especially after netting themselves a pod? Leaving one more pod left. Oh my fucking god. What is the point of selecting them if it doesn't go fucking through? What is the point of selecting numbers if they don't mean anything? What is the point of selecting numbers if they don't mean anything, game? What is the point? Why do you even give us the option? Why? Why are you coded this way? Why are you coded with, like, duct tape and fucking glue? I'm sorry, but did all the devs sniff glue while they were making this fucking game? They don't know what 1 or 6 means? Okay. I'm doing this one more time. We're taking it out of universe mode, and maybe universe mode is just broken. We literally had a 50-50 chance to not piss me off. We literally had a 50-50% chance to not piss me off. And they failed. Actually, no, it wasn't a 50-50. It was a 1 in 3 chance of not pissing me off. I think I might have to, like... Is this where I stop MPW forever? Is this the stream that finally makes me go, you know what? Maybe we don't need to keep doing MPW anymore. Because, like, I don't want to fucking do the other 2 shows after this, considering this one show has been pulling teeth. But I also don't ever want to do them ever again anyway. Like, I don't want to do the next shows ever. Oh, yes, yes, I forgot. This is great. You can't do elimination chambers with custom arenas outside of universe mode. Of course. Of course. Okay, we're going to load this one and just make the elimination chamber. Actually, there's no point, man. There's no point because it's just not going to work either way. It's literally just not going to work either way, my guy. Oh my fucking god! Like, it's just, we just gotta hope that the 1-6 gambit. Oh my fucking god. I can't. Oh. You know what? Fuck you, game. I'm setting everyone to random and making complete and utter bullshit up the entire match. We are setting everybody's entrance to random and saying, fuck you. Like, I don't care. Because you don't care, so why should I give a shit? Why should I try? I know something's broken in the game because whenever I click off Ayasu, it sets it to Emrys for some reason. Like, when I click off people, it goes like, oh, well, the last person you picked was this person. But when I click off Ayasu, it pops up Emrys for some reason. Like here, this is, I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. in before the game's gonna make me a fool. So I click off, right? MPW, right? I clicked on them. MPW. Okay, random, right? I also... Fuck you, game. Fuck you. It did it every single time, even all the other times. Okay, then if you're gonna... Let me just put you at 1. Let me just put you at 1. Let's see. Let's put you at 1. You guys can... We can just... Actually, I kind of like having the thing. We're gonna set her at 1. If she comes out first, then we just close. We close it and we just go random again. Can we fucking start the match, please? I don't want to, but I will do the next 2 because I don't want to have to deal with the logistics of not doing them this week. To be honest, that's worse than my mental sanity. Thinking about having to like do, because we're gonna have to do them at some point. It's literally either never doing MPW again or doing the last 2 shows after this. My thing, I would feel so much better as well if the game wasn't fucking lagging for some reason now. I don't know, man. Everything just sucks. Alright, it is time for the main event of the evening. Of course, because Ayasu earned her spot, she is gonna pick a pod. Ayasu does not care about the head of the table, Rize, her leader of the team, because it's every man for itself at the end of the day. So of course Ayasu would select to go in to the pod. Of course they would. Why would they choose to work as a team or do anything interesting? Why would there ever be some sort of interesting idea you could have that maybe some sort of game would be able to express into it? Because if you selected a number, that's going to be your number. So, of course, because she selected the number, she's going to get a pod. That's what's happening now. We're getting a pod. I mean, this is your main event of the evening. Ayasu won her qualifier, so she's going to get a pod. And the second person entering the match is another first-time Elimination Chamber entrant. Actually, I said I was going to reset anyways. So we're going to reset. Okay, we're going to reset one more time. I'm not addicted to gambling. Okay, this is the I love how I was this close to like playing the game for this match too. You guys don't even know, like I was this close. Told you. I told you. You guys now all believe me. I told you every single fucking time. For some reason it picks Emrys Morgana instead of Ayasu. It's glitched. I know something's wrong. Alright, random. Stop picking me as the character. See? But then if I hit MPW, oh, MPW is fine. We're just gonna set everyone to random. Also, random doesn't even, like, work. Because, like, this does not work. It doesn't work. Because I set... For the Royal Rumble last season, I set that MPW would be like the second or the first one or whatever, and then I set Masu Pro Wrestlington to be the 4th and everybody else random, but because those people are selected for some reason, they just became the first 2 because this game is really fucking good. Okay. And you can't restart the game? I have restarted the game. I don't know what you're asking, T, to be honest. If you're... I don't know what restarting the game is to, we'll fix it post. Yeah, I don't know what restarting the game, to fix the lag, we restarted the game already. I even have it, like, more set to, like, I have it with more processing priority. I've turned off all of my background things. Like, I've turned off everything. It isn't capping anything. Nothing's being capped. There's nothing. And then, no, I don't think turning off the game would fix the Ieyasu thing, personally. Maybe it would, but I don't think so. I think this game is just fundamentally broken. Like, 2K has been broken for 5 years, and they still put out a game every year. It is just fundamentally broken from the base core of its being. Because in the Royal Rumble, okay, so in the Royal Rumble, I selected ShmeepsWorld to go second, right? I selected Masu Pro Wrestlington to go fourth because I wanted him to be early enough where he wouldn't win the Royal Rumble, but he would come out and it would be a surprise. But everybody else was set to random. So the game looks at these two ones with positions and goes, oh, we'll just put them back to back because everybody else is random. So we'll just put these two back to back. They're the first ones to go. That doesn't make any sense. That defeats the entire purpose of selecting a number. So I think it's very much that this game just doesn't understand how to select numbers for characters. I'm not quite sure what's its problem, because or the numbers do not correlate to the same thing, because I selected 1 for Ieyasu. Every single time I selected 1, she came out first. I selected 6 for Ieyasu, she came out 4th. Or, yeah, 4th. Doesn't make any sense. So I think either there's some sort of the numbers don't match whatever they're supposed to be, or the game is just broken, which is probably both cases. But that's I don't think turning off the game will fix it at all. Maybe it will. Maybe I should try it, but I'm not going to. It is time for the main event of the evening, the Elimination Chamber for the Idol Division Championship. We're going to be starting off with someone that is very familiar with the Elimination Chamber, making their second Elimination Chamber debut, or appearance, I should say. One half of this match have previously been in an Elimination Chamber before. Ty has 1 career elimination in the Elimination Chamber, looking to rack up some more points. However, Ty did get 1 career elimination. However, Ty eliminated the champion, who at the time was MintyClovers, also coming off of a openweight championship match, which they lost to TeaTheShiba last season. Can Ty pick up the win here tonight and pick up their first ever Idol Division Championship? Ty has qualified and earned themselves a pod, though they did not win their qualifying match. They came runner-up. We've had some interesting pod selections. And how will this affect the match going forward? Last match, we had the champion fight from the very beginning. Will that be the same for Rize? Tyranno's record-setting openweight championship last season was put to an end at Not a Christmas Show, so they are not doing double duty this season. Can they pick up the win for the Idol Division Championship? Of course, in that match, Ieyasu was the one that picked up the win in the qualifiers, allowing her to select her position in the match. And it looks like she decided to select a pod. We had some speculation that maybe Ieyasu would position herself lower to give Rize ample opportunity to get, or an opportunity to get a pod. We don't know which number Ieyasu selected, so it could be that she's third pick like Bonk did, or third position. We could see Ieyasu coming into the match early. Maybe they wanted to have more of a middle of the pack role just in case Rize got selected randomly to go first, like Gaelic Angel. We'll have to see. Or is this just truly every man for themselves in the Icon division. Rize is having a record-setting run here tonight with her Idol Division Championship. Who will join them in the third pod? It will be MPW as the pods are filling up. The ever-dangerous MPW will be joining Ayasu in their first ever Elimination Chamber as well. Though, if you're in that boat, in that group of people that think MPW and ShmeepsWorld are somehow connected, maybe MPW is a future variant of Shmeeps, maybe an alternate reality. ShmeepsWorld did have an Elimination Chamber match. So, could MPW have downloaded all of the knowledge of previous Elimination Chambers? We'll have to see. Certainly the biggest competitor in the match, and that is exactly what Glitchy was last season. So could bigger be better in the Elimination Chamber? I cannot imagine what the other idols are thinking when the behemoth MPW enters the ring. One half of the tag team champions, MPW, could become the first ever dual champion in MPW history. I know Emrys is watching from the back closely. MPW will take the last pod, or the third pod, actually, excuse me. We have one last pod remaining, and it will be taken by none other than the person that won their qualifier. Rocky picked up a win in their qualifier, allowing them to earn this spot and choose which position they want to be in. So, of course, Rocky's going to pick a pod. Never mind. God damn it. You can't have the exact same Titantron. It is Usaino, not Rocky. Sorry, Freudian slip. Usaino, the runner-up from last season, which means Rocky selected to go into the first match, which is a very interesting strategy, which is why you would think I easily got confused, because who would so willingly choose to start off the match against the champion? But, I mean, I guess Rocky wants to control the pace of the match straight out the gate, thinking that they can overpower anybody. I'm not quite sure. Usaino was the runner-up last season in the Elimination Chamber. And a little tidbit of information, last season in the qualifying matches for the Elimination Chamber, Usaino actually pinned Rize to get their opportunity, taking Rize out of the opportunity to get into last season's Elimination Chamber. So there might be a little bit of animosity towards Usaino from Rize going into this, but if Rize wants to continue her record-setting, record-holding title reign, she's going to have to fight through all the way from the beginning, much like Gaelic Angel, who didn't quite get all the way. Rize, the Idol Division champion. with only the finest silk. The head of the table. The self-proclaimed Panda Archon herself, Rize. I mean, this would be an impressive victory if they can pull it off. And maybe if Ayasu picked an early spot, they'll have a little bit of a tag team to go. But this one, I said Rocky before, but Rocky will be the one next. Sorry, I got a little bit confused by, I should have known by the music, but my brain is a little bit scrambled here after all the action tonight. Rocky will be the last member to enter the ring, and will meet Rize one-on-one. Rocky's second elimination chamber. I mean, maybe they pick... You gotta pick early if you know what the plan is. If Rocky can just pin people and get them out and eliminate it before people are even exiting the pods, you can control the pace of the match, but that is going to be a hefty task. Rocky started from the opening position last season as well, maybe thinking I could do that again, start over. Rocky has a one elimination in their career. Can Rocky pick up the win against Rize? Early on in this match, it's so important to get as much damage off and try to remain healthy and keep that energy going. Slamming Rocky down. And immediately going for the pin already. 2 count. Champion nearly getting an elimination, which is always what is dangerous about starting so early. Cross body by Rocky. And now grabbing the face of Rize, the champion. It's all about the position of all the other competitors and where they will join. When and where they'll join. As I say this, the first member coming into the ring. The third, I should say, not the first, but the first released from their pod will be Usino. Usino, the winner of the losers bracket, let out first. Looking to get their spot, that win their first ever title. Every single person in this match has never held the Idol Division Championship other than Rize and Rocky. This would be a first-time championship for a lot of people if they could pick up the win. FlairZero got his first-time championship. Will we see that again tonight, or will we see another defense with Dancing with Draven's defense? Will we see another one? And the bunny gets tossed. Who will be joining next? Number 4. Rocky goes to the pin on Rize. Kick out of 1 for the champion. And Ayasu gets released. A little bit of an early mid-range. Maybe that's exactly the thought process. Come out in the middle just in case I'm in the early rounds. Take out my opponents for me. If I'm in the later rounds, Snapmare left that last slot open for Rize. Could we see some tag team action with the Shogunate as they seem to split off and destroy, but so far the Shogunate are the ones getting destroyed as Usaino tosses the champion back into the ring. Rocky's got Ayasu up for a lost and found already. Ayasu might get eliminated early, but the referee checking in on the submission hold. Champion Rize might have just saved Ayasu, gets that shoulder up at 2. So much time. The referee only has one eye, or two eyes. And it looks like Rize's, looks like Rize's seeing blood. Was going after Ayasu as well, making sure that they focus on the match at hand, and Tyranno Maximum is going to be let out of maximum security prison and into the match. Ty and Rocky both tied for having one career elimination. Can they continue and get another one here tonight? Kick out at 1. Rize is going after Rocky. Rocky reversal with the elbow. And a German suplex completely sending the champion inside out. Release German suplex. Ayasu at the top of the ropes. What is Ayasu thinking? Well, whatever she was thinking, she thinks against it. As she's going to meet the bunny on the outside. Northern Lights suplex from Ty, sending Usaino into the ring. And MPW is going to be the freshest member. As I say that, the clock strikes down. And a power slam to Tyranno. Rocky going for a Canadian Destroyer maybe on Tyranno Maximum. Yes! Gonna plant them inside out. I keep saying inside out. I apologize. I'll think of more words. Nearly pinfall. Nearly a first elimination. Sidewalk slam to Rize. New champion almost was solidified as everybody has entered the ring. And Ayasu taking down MPW. Rize is going to make sure she remembers who's in charge, but maybe that every man for itself mentality is in both of them right now as Ayasu goes to pin the champion. 2, nearly eliminating Rize. Or maybe just giving Rize a chance to breathe for 2 seconds. Who knows? German suplex by Ayasu. Choke slam by Rocky. Rocky. Lost and found. No reversal by MPW. You don't want to give MPW an inch or she will take a mile. Drop kick. Bashes the horns right into the head of Ty. Nobody wins in a headbutt, does MPW. As Rize continues to take everyone out. Wrath of God to Usaino from Rize. Near fall and near elimination. And MPW just taking it to Ayasu. And now Ty throwing Rize into the corner. Clothesline with those mechanical upgrades. Nearly taking Rocky's head off. Inverted suplex from Tyranno. Ayasu's going to meet MPW on the outside. Falls do count anywhere, so it doesn't matter if you're on the outside of the ring or in the inside. Belly to belly. No reversal by Rocky to Tyranno. Rize really still going after. Oh, fucking jumping choke slam, but Ayasu breaks out of it. Big boot to take down Blueness. Or Blueness. MPW. Sorry, my brain's getting crossed. Speaking of blue, though, Beeps is going to be feeling it. Feeling the blue to MPW. Feeling the blues. Near fall for the first elimination almost once again. Snapmare. Ayasu taking it. The powerhouse of the Shogunate. Taking it to MPW. Oh my god, Brainbuster. And an ankle lock to the champion. If the champion's not feeling it, champion could tap right here. We can see a new champion, of course not. Bunny Stomp to Rocky from Usaino. Maybe to get Usaino's first elimination in their career and in the match. No, kick out of 2. Ayasu and MPW having a war in the ring together. German suplex to MPW. It's a very rare occurrence. We see someone outpower MPW. But now Usaino getting in the way. Caught half and half by Ty, and MPW is out on her feet. Everyone's just ignoring MPW as MPW doesn't ignore them. Another suplex. Oh, the bionic elbow from MPW to Usaino. My god. Devastating bionic elbow. And Usaino is the first elimination. MPW getting their first ever elimination and the first elimination in the match. That's one less person for Rize to deal with as Ty is looking to maximum impact to Rocky. Back of the head. Gets out of the way. Ayasu running the ropes. And Ty goes to cover MPW now. Looking to get a second elimination. Kick out. Ayasu taking it to their leader. Shoulder tackle. Ayasu could be the one to make new champions a thing. 2. Kick out of 2, though. The frustration on Ayasu. I'm not convinced, honestly. I'm convinced that maybe Ayasu's hitting Rize to get to just give Rize a couple minutes to breathe. I don't know. Ayasu doesn't try to capitalize after the pinfall, sending Rize off the ropes. Drop kick. Oh, just happens to miss the drop kick. Yeah, you're not fooling anyone, Ayasu. I've seen you hit that drop kick 100 times before. Rize backing up but gets caught by Ty in the back body drop. Snapmare and a super kick by Ty. Extinction bomb to Rocky. Dealing so much damage to their fellow elimination chambermate. 1, 2. No, Rocky stays in it. Rize backing up. Clothesline by Ayasu takes Rize down. And turns their attention to Tyranno maximum suplex. And now Rocky turns their attention to Ayasu, scratching the back with the claws. Everybody's looking at Ayasu and Rocky. Ayasu gets sent to the back. Oh, quick! Natural one by MPW to Rocky. Maybe finally to put Rocky away. No, Rocky stays in it. Ayasu, fisherman, no. Goozles, choke toss Oh, Rocky, or Ayasu feeling the blues to Rize. 2, 3, and Rocky's been eliminated. 1, 2, new champion. Kick out at 2 again, just happened to be with Ayasu. Maybe dissension in the ranks. Maybe they are working together. We'll have to see as time goes on, but it's the final 4 members of the match. Sorry, that whistle. Ducks under MPW. Up and over. And gets Ty in the corner. 2 members of the Shogunate still in it. Both members still in it, I should say. Gets. What is Ayasu looking for up here? Whatever it was, MPW gets out of it. And Rize, the champ, is getting back into the ring. Sending Ayasu up and over. Rize, shoulder and elbow tie up. Clothesline in the corner, MPW. Walking Ty across the ring. Ayasu now taking it once again to MPW, really showing them who's boss in this match. The powerhouses colliding. Dropkick misses it. Ty was just a little bit out of reach. Clobber in the back of the head of Ty. Back body drop. Rize's back up, goes for the cover on Ty. Ty kicks out at 2. Ayasu trying to get her hands on MPW, but MPW's got longer reach. And he's going to go outside the ring. Rize and Ayasu going to follow suit. Maybe assessing the threat. Sends MPW into the pod. Ayasu fall away some. No. What is this? Draining the blood, rushing the blood to the head. What is Ayasu doing? Suplex onto the steel. And a punch to the gut. Ayasu gonna get in the way between her and Rize. Once again, we're getting a nice ass shot. Ducks that. Flips them around and drop kick. Tyranno from the side. From the ring. Ayasu pinning the champion again, 2. Kick out at 2 again. And a super kick. Catches Ayasu into a German suplex. Hooks it. Ayasu might be eliminated. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Clothesline from Rize. Rize looking to put away MPW once and for all. Wrath of God. 2. Kick out at 2 again. MPW won't say die. MPW is trying to maybe get to Ayasu, picking up some speed. Leaving the redheads in the ring. Sidewalk slam onto the steel. Outside the ring is nothing but steel plates and beams. Ty with the power bomb. I gonna pin the champion. Ty has had a history of eliminating champions in the Elimination Chamber. Kick out at 2 again. Goozles. Oh, misses the goozle. Hooks or rolls up Ty. Kick out at 2. A bunch of 2s, no 3s. Northern Lights suplex by Ty. BeastWorld looking to just eliminate Ayasu. Kick out at 1 by Ayasu. The fortitude. Sidewalk slam puts Rize down. Ayasu eyeing up Tai. Both getting sent. And BeastWorld still not done with Ayasu. Goozles him. Choke toss across the ring. And I think that might be all she wrote for Ayasu. 1, 2. Oh, kick out at 2 by Ayasu. Ayasu still in it. The other half of the Shogunate remains in the match. Rize trying to attack Tai. As BeastWorld takes it once again, atomic drop to Ayasu. Double choke bomb Goozle. Ayasu though, arm drag reversal. Big boot again. Takes down the big last. Tai going to cover the champion one more time. As BeastWorld's going to be feeling the blues too. Kick out at 2. BeastWorld though. 1, 2, 3. And it is now 2-on-1 Shogunate. Extinction bomb. Ayasu tried to grab Tai out of it. Ayasu might just let this happen. 1, 2. Kick out at 2 by Rize. Drop kick by Ayasu. Taking it to Tai now. Rize forearm. Takes out Ayasu. Gets Tai to a submission. Will Tai tap? It's been a long fight for Tyranno. Still holding on. Rize pulling and twisting. Tai gets that elbow. Releases the hands. Rize, Ayasu gets behind Tai. Ooh, but accidentally breaks it up. Ducks the punch. Ayasu again punches Ayasu, I think, by accident. This time, gonna capitalize it. Maybe sending Ayasu out of the ring. No, arm drag. Tai, though, with the drop kick. Northern Lights suplex to Rize. Ayasu's back up. Tai's got to focus on everybody in the ring. Tai's going to send Ayasu into the corner. Turns his attention to the champion. Clothesline doesn't quite connect. Rize sends Tai to the outside, now turning their sights to their partner, their tag team member, their faction member, Ayasu. Ayasu putting Rize in the corner, but don't ever put Rize in a corner. Oh, I thought it was a Superman punch for a second. Forearm. What year is this? Like Rize would throw out a Superman punch. What year is this, buddy? Rize, twist of fate. And Tai takes down Rize. Splash to Rize. Tai could take this opportunity to get the elimination on Ayasu, but maybe it was a little bit too late. 1, 2, 3. Tai just took out Ayasu, and now it is champion versus challenger. Tai's going up top. Rize's in trouble. Split-legged moonsault doesn't connect. Rize sends Tai over the ropes. Rize's got Tai on the outside, but Tai getting back. They're both on their feet. Shoulder and elbow. Taking Tai, sending them back into the ring. What can Rize be thinking right now to put away Tyranno Maximum? And a Snapmare. I keep calling that a Snapmare. I don't actually know if that is. Ty Jawbreaker. Ty getting back up. Throws a right hand. Haymakers. Chopping Rize in the corner. Fully flipped around. Rize all alone in the corner. Stomping into the chest of Rize. Off the ropes. And a splash. Could we see a new champion? 1, 2. Kick out at 2, Rize. Rize is still alive. Ty looking down the barrel of a gun. Their first championship could be taken away. Wrath of God! To retain the championship all the way. No! Kick out at 2. Rize! Another one! Wrath of God! Stay down, she says to Tyranno Maximum, and Rize, from the starting position, has retained the Idol Division Championship. Putting another record-breaking moment in this career. The Idol Division Championship retained and stays with the Shogunate. But I am not one to think there wasn't a little bit of collusion in that match with Ayasu. Rize holds on to the Idol Division Championship. Alright, let me... Yes, that's right. And then... I lost my pen, so I'm using something else now. This is... not a Christmas show. This would be week 30, I believe. And then the winner of that was FlairZero. Uh, 30. Oh, dude, I know you probably didn't hear me, because I don't think I did whisper it, but I definitely subconsciously whispered it. There's my pen. It's on the floor. Ugh. I subconsciously whispered it when Ty pinned Rize. Like that last pin that Ty did. I literally just went like, kick out. I was like, please. It would be so good. Okay, I don't know if I really want to do this next show, because it's already taken us like basically 3 hours just to get through that show, and that's just purely because of technical difficulties. But I'm gonna try running it. But if it's just like laggy mess, I'm not gonna do it. We'll pick it up on Saturday. I'll do it on Saturday, because Friday, tomorrow, I want to play Sparking Zero. But if this one goes fine, we might continue. Okay. Because it also could have been the reason it was lagging was maybe the arena was the issue. Because we tried it outside of that arena and it was fine. We tried it in the day one arena. So maybe that arena is just bugged. I know I could save it till next time, but I don't want to. Like, in a perfect world, I would like to not save it till next time. You know? I don't think Flair has a I don't know if I ever gave Flare side plates. I don't think I ever designed side plates for Flare. I'm gonna check. My stream's being laggy? Because we haven't dropped any frames, but the game is lagging, is my issue. Back after these ads. Thank you. Yeah, because my stream seems to be fine. It's the game that's lagging, which is, it could just be 2K, but like it's exceptionally bad today. So, and then who hasn't? What is it called? It's hard to pick people that haven't appeared yet, because I'm pretty sure like most people have appeared. I don't think Blueness has shown up, but Blueness is gonna show up tomorrow or next week. So, I'll do. We'll do this. Oh wait, why did I do that? That's what I meant. Yeah, I'll have to think of a fun side plate for Flare, though I feel like just even like the number 0 or like something computery. I might need to grab some water. I'm gonna go get up. If this like doesn't work and it's still kind of laggy to the point where it bugs me, then I probably won't do it. Won't finish this, and we'll pick it up on Saturday. If it is fine, we'll try to get through both. If not, I'll do at least one more, and then pick the rest up on Saturday or whatever. Trying to think of what else I want to say. And then if it doesn't work, I'm probably gonna like test some stuff off and see what the problem is, because it could be like my computer, but I don't know. I feel like my computer's been weird recently, so maybe I need to run like a cleanup or something. I don't know. I'm gonna quickly go to the bathroom, get some water, so I'll be right back. I'm back. Alright, also, I want to try messing around with some of the settings in the game as well. Which might not help if the setting, like, if it's just the arena, and then the settings are going to become the problem. But I wanted to try... Try that. And then I also wanted to try and set the FPS to 60. I don't know if that's going to make anything better. But let's try it. And then let me also pay out. Man, it's actually crazy that Tyranno and Riza were the only ones voted on to win. And they were the final two. That's actually kind of crazy. Alright. Let's get into it. Oh. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Masu Pro Wrestling. I'm your host and sole commentator, Masu Pro Wrestlington, and we are just coming hot off the presses of This Is Not a Christmas Show. And Ozza Naza is going to be continuing their spot in the Ultimate Open Weight Tournament. Ozza Naza's leader and team member, the self-proclaimed Panda Archon herself, just picked up a massive retention for the title, making a record-setting 4 times retaining the Idol Division Championship in an over 100-day title reign. Ozza Naza was the only one to not appear at This Is Not a Christmas Show, as both Ayasu and Rize showed up, but tonight could be Ozza Naza's night. Ozza Naza beat Angel, Gaelic Angel, the former Icon Division Icon Division champion. And now she has to go against the one and only new Icon Division champion, FlairZero. See, something interesting about Flair is he doesn't have to drive in from work anymore. As a champion, you get a better salary. So Flair's taking this time off work to put all of it into wrestling to continue his title reign as the Icon Division champion. This is the first time we have ever seen FlairZero holding on to a title in MPW history. He can now put his full efforts into wrestling. Got caught in the ropes there. All the work has finally paid off for FlairZero, earning his first Icon Division Championship. Christmas certainly came early for him at Not a Christmas Show. Ozza Naza versus FlairZero. Flair had to beat Potato to make it this far in the match, as Flair's going to send Ozza Naza to the apron immediately. Jumping over DDT. As Flair just takes it to the outside. Oh, wait. That was my fault. I didn't set it to false count anywhere. I actually set it to normal. So close. I set it to normal. I saw I set it to normal, and then I didn't change it. I knew it. I knew I forgot something. I should have changed it before I went to the bathroom. Apologies, guys. Apologies, but... That was just the test. That was just the test. Knock on wood. If you heard a little knock, that was me on wood. Oh, also, by the way, speaking of Flair, it has nothing to do with Flair, but on TCG Pocket, I got the 3-star Mewtwo EX, 2 of them back-to-back from 2 separate packs. I think it's one of the rarer cards, and I think one of the more competitively viable ones. So... It was pretty sick. It's a really sick card and has like a full animation and everything. And I pulled it. I was like, because when you pull a pack, sorry, this is stupid. I shouldn't talk about this, but when you pull a pack, you can go to like Wonder Pick is what it's called, and you can pick other people's packs, and your friends list will show up on there. And Flair and I are friends on it. And I texted him, hop on Wonder Pick. I just got like Mewtwo, and then I open up the second pack and I get it again. I was like, I'm not even fucking with you, back to back. Okay, let's get into it. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Masu Pro Wrestling. I'm your host and sole commentator, Masu Pro Wrestlington, and tonight we're going to start off with the Ultimate Open Weight Tournament. That means that this match is going to be contested in Falls Count Anywhere to see who will be the third person to join the semi-finals. This will be the 3/4, and it's going to start off with Azanaza, 1/3 of the Shogunate. The Shogunate had a pretty impressive day as we're coming off of the hot off the presses of MPW Presents Not a Christmas Show. An impressive showing by Rize, the leader of the Shogunate, retaining the Idol Division Championship for a record-breaking 4 times, or record-setting 4 times, over a 100-day title reign. And to get to this point, Azanaza had to beat the now former Icon Division champion Gaelic Angel, but tonight Azanaza will go one-on-one in this Ultimate Openweight Tournament against the current and the new reigning and defending Icon Division champion FlairZero, and you can see him walking, not riding, into the arena like usual. I always say that FlairZero's walking or driving in from work, but as the champion, you get a much bigger pay raise and a pay rise. So this man doesn't even need, he can park his own car. He doesn't need to park his motorcycle anymore. He gets someone to do it in the valet. FlairZero finally has enough money to put all of his training into, all of his time into his training of wrestling. FlairZero, for the first time ever, is holding on to a championship belt in MPW. His wife is a 3-time Idol Division champion. Now he joins her as a 1-time Icon Division champion. His first Icon Division championship ever. FlairZero dethroned Angel from Angel's first title reign. But the Elimination Chambers is most definitely the hardest place to retain your title. So you can't blame Angel, as we will start off this match. Falls Count Anywhere, Azanaza versus FlairZero. Flair gets a clothesline or a Irish whip into an elbow. Azanaza pushes Flair off. Misses the forearm, not quite too far. Could this be Azanaza's time to shine? They were the only ones not part of the Shogunate on last night's show. Rolling powerbomb. Can they come in here and pull off a victory? For Flair, Christmas came early on Saturday. Rubbing in the boot, the dirt into the boot, the dirt into the eyes from his boot into Azanaza. Chops just can't quite connect from Flair. Azanaza. I talked a little bit with Azanaza backstage, and they are a wonderful person to talk to. They have a lot of nice, just a very all-around great person to chat. And I was asking them, you know, how does it feel being sort of like, how does it feel being part of this trio of very talented people? And they said, well, it's, you know, they're always thankful to be around Rize and Ayasu, but it does feel like they're a little bit of a black sheep in the trio, not being someone to have won a championship or done anything crazy. And they were telling me that the Ultimate Openweight Tournament could be their opportunity to get on their level, prove to them that the three are just amazing together and just as powerful. The big boot blocked by Flair doesn't knock him down, but this might be one of Azanaza's hardest fights, is FlairZero. And of course, FlairZero is coming off of a very hard-fought match, so maybe not fully rested as much as Azanaza, who didn't even have to work at Not a Christmas Show. So maybe we'll see that coming into effect for FlairZero. Also, Flair has that pressure of being a champion. Oh, as I say this, combo breaker to Azanaza. Combo breaker takes them down. Kick out at 2. They have a little bit of that pressure being champion now. We will see if that will ever slip into Flair's mind. Below 0, reversal by Azanaza. Swinging neck breaker. We'll see if that affects FlairZero coming into this match, knowing that someone like Bonk, DNA DDT, someone like Bonk could potentially be right around the corner with that golden opportunity. DNA DDT to pin Flair, and a pin on the champion would be a very big boost for Azanaza. Azanaza got Flair in the corner right where they want him. Clone explosion, but got the knees up. Flair, quick thinking from FlairZero, gets the knees up on Azanaza, reversing the clone explosion. And an inverted DDT. Working over the knee now with the boot. Azanaza maybe looking for a weapon from the outside. Gonna bring in a sledgehammer. We saw a sledgehammer a lot on Saturday come into effect during Draven and MamaInu's Openweight Championship match. How will it affect this match right now? And it seems to be affecting Flair's sternum. Flair again, just straight to the gut, it's going to be damaging his ribs, and Azanaza waving goodbye, a little bit of a taunt, trying to get into the head of the champion. Of course, the Icon Division Championship is not on the line, and Azanaza is not eligible for that championship, but from the boss upstairs are always watching, and seeing you take down a champion after getting the championship, that's going to be a big ups to your stock. Azanaza off the top rope, elbow drop. Rolls over, pulls the leg away from the ropes, even though there's not a rope break. Excuse my confusion. Kick out at 2. Azanaza feeling a little bit of that frustration seeping in as the blood seeps out from their brain. But Azanaza not letting it get to them. Ooh, keeps Flair down. Flair was starting to stir, and Azanaza put the boot straight to him. And Flair said, the only one that can do that is my wife. Bulldog straight down. Flair eyeing Azanaza on the apron. What could he be thinking? DDT on the apron. Complete 180 right in front of the French-Canadian commentators. Ref is so out of position. He's on the other side of the arena. 1, 2, kick out at 2. That could have been it, but the ref was out of position. Roll up by Azanaza, looking to steal it. 1, 2. Ooh, near fall for Aza. Flair grabs them into the barricade. Head first, already bloodied off the steel barricade. Sidewalk backbreaker. Another one. No! Azanaza reverses it this time. Inverted DDT onto the concrete. Flair, though, still getting up to his feet at a quick succession. Oz is trying to keep him down. Booty popping moonsault. Oz has got that sledgehammer, but maybe thinks against it. Thinks, I don't need this. Ooh, what is Ozza? Oh, the brass knuckles! The brass knuckles! Ozza has stuffed in her pocket. The brass knuckles caught Flair off guard. We've seen them use it before. Could that be it? No! Right to the chin of Flair. Ozanaza doing whatever it takes to win. Below zero by Flair. Below zero. To move on. No, kick out of 2. FlairZero back up. Ozza rolls past the sledgehammer, but not that time. Flair's gonna drive it. Give them a taste of their own medicine. Oh my god, just driving it into Ozza. Big boot with those big boots. Ozza sends Flair into the ring. Bumps the ref on the way. Oh, goes for a kick to the gut. Doesn't quite connect. And another inverted DDT by Ozza. Hip up by Flair, but straight into another DNA DDT. Busts Flair open. 1, 2. No, Flair kicks out at 2 again. The champion won't say die. Flair's back up. Clothesline. Ozza going back up top. What is it going to take to put Flair away? What is Ozza thinking from the top rope? Crossbody. Booty popping moonsault. Nobody's home this time. So Enziguri to the back of the head. Snapping that boot just straight on the back like a whip. Flair trying to slow it down a bit, but not give Ozza enough time to breathe. Up top. FlairZero elbow drop to the back. Could that be enough to put away Ozza? 1, 2. Kick out at 2 with authority by Ozza. Gets that shoulder up. Hefty. And I think this might be the second combo breaker. That might just be enough to put away Ozza. And it is. FlairZero will be moving on to the semifinals. We can see FlairZero earn an openweight championship opportunity as the Icon Division champion, the blood dripping from his nose. This is a new FlairZero we haven't seen before, one that's well rested and ready to get to work in MPW. That was our opening contest as we will move on to the next match of the night. Fucking hours with the cold shower. I think, knock on wood, turning it to 60 FPS was actually what we needed to do. I think it was because, so my thing was, I think it just is never going to have stable FPS. And I don't want to say all this and then it glitch out, but I don't think it has stable FPS. So I think basically it's like my thought process was, because usually when something's lagging, you want to lower the FPS because the FPS is fluctuating. But I think the problem is that this game is always going to fluctuate, and it's dropping from like 30 FPS to 20 or to 15. But say it's dropping like 10 to 15, right? If it's at 60 and it drops to 50, we're not going to see that as badly as from, like, because if you're dropping from 30 to 15, that's half of the frames you're losing. And you're dropping from 60 to like 45. That's not that much in comparison. I think maybe is the reason, because that ran a lot better. Who needs more than 60 FPS anyways? We were less than 60 FPS. We were at 30 and we were lagging. So like turning it up I think has helped us. Which just doesn't feel right, but let's get back into it. Oh. All right, after such an incredible match, we are going to get into singles icon division as we enter no man's land for the icon division championship. TheSleepyPengu, former two-time icon division champion. We're in no man's land for all the championships, especially the tag team championships, which I have been told by the bosses upstairs will be defended every other month. Unlike the championships, the single championships where they're every month, and the openweight champion, which is twice a month. We're gonna see every other month for the tag team championship. So who will be challenging for ShmeepsWorld and Emrys Morgana La Primera's tag team championship? Be the first challenger? We'll have to find out as the weeks come and go. But we are seeing TheSleepyPengu in action here tonight. My man has had a troubled Season 2, and he's looking to finally pick up the pace as he continues his career. Speaking of someone who's also had kind of a troubled Season 2, it is TabiCat. Neither of these two have really found their position in MPW this year. Maybe they can find that in the tag team division. We'll have to see. I don't think either of these two have formed a tag team with anyone. We know the battle lines have been drawn, and picking and choosing sides has been helpful for many other people. Will it be helpful for these two? Finding a place to work with. You know, you see people like Angel working with Chain, got the championship. You see, I mean, Flair and Glitchy, he got the championship. Emrys Morgana aligning herself with Merlin and ShmeepsWorld has been helping herself. The Coalition of Humans Against Treachery. I think the strength in numbers is becoming very apparent in MPW, and being a lone soldier is becoming a harder and harder task. TheSleepyPengu versus TabiCat. This is a normal singles match, meaning there are countouts, there are disqualifications, though it seems like these are becoming rarer and rarer. Cravat suplex by TabiCat, got the pause on him. Rolls through. TabiCat holding that stalling suplex. All the blood rushing to TheSleepyPengu's head. The cat and the bird battling it out tonight in MPW for your second match. Tabby hooks the leg on Sleepy. Kick out of one. TabiCat comes through the outside. Of course, this is not falls count anywhere, so the referee will count. Referee's discretion when it comes to counting. We respect their opinions, their decisions. They are professionals, though sometimes it may not seem that way. Sleepy gets a blocked hit. It looks like it's been all Tabby since opening bell. But you do not want to count out the former two-time Icon Division champion. Both of these two have held a championship, but neither of them have held the same championship. Sleepy climbs. Sleepy up, drop kick. Sleepy's trying to build some momentum. I can't I genuinely cannot think of the last time Sleepy has gotten a championship match. Or Tabby. These two have, like, gone to the bottom of the barrel. For title opportunities. This is why you gotta pick up the pace and really try to impress the bosses upstairs, or you're gonna be left behind quickly, especially as more and more people join the industry every single day. You grow older and the younger people stay young. Tabby jumping moonsault catches Sleepy on the side. As Sleepy rolls to the outside trying to make some space. Oh my god, fuckbuster by TheSleepyPengu. And now damaging the shoulder. Damaging the shoulder of the cat. I know he has 9 lives, but he's only got 2 shoulders. One goes in. TheSleepyPengu feeling himself. Oh, I thought he might be springboarding. I'm like, I don't think we've ever seen Sleepy springboard before. And a swinging neck breaker. Tabby once again gaining that control, that pendulum swing, ducks under. Ducks under. Single leg dropkick missed. Clothesline from absolute hell. Sleepy really put his back into that one. Fisherman suplex, hooks the leg, got the shoulders down, kick out of 1. Just showing how explosive Sleepy can be. If you give him the opportunity, he will take it, and you will feel it. Inverted suplex flattening him out. Right hand, and now Sleepy's gonna go for a ride. One of his 9 lives being used here tonight. But Tabbycat doesn't think it's done yet. Tabbycat wants to make sure Sleepy stays down. Power slam. Tabby now rope breaks though, going for a submission hold. I mean, Sleepy is the submission specialist. I wouldn't advise doing that, but if you can beat Sleepy with a submission hold, that might be something that the boss upstairs want to check out. But I think you might have done yourself bad. Go to Sleepy German suplex combination by TheSleepyPengu. I talk about trying to impress the bosses upstairs, and that is what I'm talking about. Go to Sleepy German suplex combination, and now Sleepy's going up top. Have you ever seen a penguin fly? Elbow drop from the top all the way to the floor. Throwing him in there. TheSleepyPengu now stomping Tabbycat out. Targeting his arms again. And Tabbycat back up though. And speaking of back alley oop to TheSleepyPengu. Tabbycat hooks the legs. Ooh, near fall for Tabbycat. Sleepy barely gets his hands up. Or his shoulders up. Tabbycat's gonna try and keep Sleepy in this corner. Especially when you're on the ground, there's really nowhere to go, but Sleepy fights out of it. Hooks the leg. Dragon screw leg whip. I didn't mean to say hook the leg, but dragon screw leg whip by the cat. Sleepy's back up, rocks him with a right hand. And just rotates his ass. 2. Kick out of 2 by Tabby. TheSleepyPengu. I thought he was maybe going for the go to Sleepy, but this time gets a submission hold. Tabby too far away from the ropes. It's either get out or tap. The longer you stay in a submission hold like this, the worse it gets for you. Clothesline by Tabby, and now Tabby trying to pick up a little bit of speed. Back body drop. Into the spine buster. Tabby picking up momentum once again. Maybe that... Ooh, maybe that was Spinebuster was it. I say picking up the momentum, but Sleepy looks out. Sleepy might be injured. Tabby Cat taking out TheSleepyPengu. The bosses upstairs might consider it. I mean, Flair, this might be your first contender for the Icon Division Championship. Tabby is, it's weird, he's a cat, but he's always the dark horse of MPW, as we will move on to our next match. Be strong, wanna be brave. I get that, nothing up in tape. I might not be the best, but I never break. I will not surrender, I am the contender. Wanna be strong, gotta be brave. Okay. I like how they just changed this match. This was not the match. They just randomly changed one of the matches. You know what? If they're gonna change the match on me, I'm gonna change the match. Who do I want? I don't think we've seen you today, so let's do that. I think I'm not gonna be able to do the second show after this one, so I think we'll actually pick that up tomorrow. We'll do that tomorrow, maybe Code Vein, and then on Saturday we'll end off the week with Sparking Zero. How about that? But I was fading in that last match, so we have 2 more matches to go. Did I even do a prediction for this one? I did. So if you guys want to see the continuation of this, check out tomorrow's stream. But we'll finish this one, and then we'll finish these 2, and then we'll probably end it. Okay, let's get into it. Ooh. All right, it's time for our semi-main event of the evening. And it's going to be singles one-on-one Idol Division contest. We're going to be seeing one of the members of the Elimination Chamber that unfortunately did not come out on top for the 2nd season in a row. Usaino once again, not the champion, coming out of Not a Christmas Show, and still has not picked up a championship in MPW. Once again, Usaino looking to get that first championship. Usaino's earned opportunity after opportunity, but just nothing has come of it. Has not grabbed the brass ring in MPW to become champion. Even after turning this whole new personality, showing the world what happens, taking all that negativity and turning it into a mask to be worn to protect yourself, and even after that, it still hasn't seemed to be enough for Usaino. What will it take for Usaino to gain a championship in MPW? The perfect combination of aggressive and cute. It's Usaino. MPW's own Bunny Bean. Sino is looking to go one-on-one in our semi-main event. They got nothing going on for them in the current sphere of MPW. They are not in the Ultimate Openweight tournament. They aren't in a championship title opportunity right now. So Usino is really looking to just increase their stock, try to get some wins. Impress the bosses upstairs, but it's going to be hard to get a win when you're going up against someone that is known a little bit around the coffee table, around the water cooler as the overdog, TeaTheShiba. TeaTheShiba's MamaInu was unsuccessful in picking up the Openweight Championship on Saturday. TeaTheShiba actually won, fun fact, some fun knowledge for you. TeaTheShiba won her first Openweight Championship, her first and only Openweight Championship at Not a Christmas Show last season against Tyranno Maximum, ending Tyranno Maximum's record-setting run. Draven is looking to end that title reign record. The most defenses is 3, and the longest. The record for defenses is 3, with a total of 70 days. 70 days as champion. Nobody's broken the 100 sphere as Openweight champion. Can Draven do that? I'm not here to answer that, but I am here to answer about who's going to win this match against TeaTheShiba and Usino. These two have had many matches in the past, and TeaTheShiba running that unprotected knee into the mouth of Usino. The big open mouth. We might start selling Usino teeth necklaces if they start losing them in the match. Check that out at mpwshop.com. Not a real website, don't check it out. Usino suplex and a float over into a pin, but a rope break. You got to be aware of everything where you are in the match, or else you're going to get rope breaks like that. Knee DT by Usino. Even though Usino has not been able to pick up big wins, they have been quite impressive, I feel. The fact that they get into these positions. Oh, excuse me. T is booping the schnoot. Boop the schnoot. And going for the second one. Boop the schnoot of Usino. But even though Usino hasn't been picking up these big wins, they have been quite impressive. The fact that they're even able to qualify into these matches, you know, it takes heart. It takes people so many tries before they actually are successful at something. It doesn't matter how many times you try, even if you fail, as long as you don't give up. And that is exactly what Usino is showing everybody in MPW. It's exactly what Flair and Angel have shown, that if you don't give up, you'll finally get your moment in the sun. Usino sending T into the corner and a chop to the chest. Pulls her down. Rolls her over and a drop kick off the ropes. Off the ropes. And drops the knee onto T. Bars. And Usino, oh, I thought Usino was going up all the way, but they are not. Off the middle ropes. Floats over T a little bit too close to the ropes, though. This could be another rope break. It is not. Referee says so. Kick out at 2. And T, discus big boot from T. Winds it up and catches them. 1, 2, kick out of 2. TeaTheShiba nearly taking out Usaino with relative authority. Now T, though, has Usaino up, caught the leg, was going for the pedigree. Boom with the forearm. Usaino now behind T. Pulling at the face and punching. Holding in the headlock punch. And now working over the arm. This is Usaino's opportunity to go up top. Body stomp from Usaino to T. 1, 2, kick out of 2. Usaino gets into the corner, but T, seeing that T's getting back up, wants to go meet T. T, German suplex. T stomping the back of Usaino. Picks Usaino up. Dual ripcord knee to the chin. And working over the limbs of Usaino. Booty popping. Moonsault in the center of the ring. TeaTheShiba picking up a little bit of speed. Hesitating. Hesitation can cost you the match. TeaTheShiba up top. Zoomies! Zoomies from TeaTheShiba off the top rope. 1, 2, kick out at 2. TeaTheShiba eyeing up Usaino like a piece of meat. Going for it. Pedigree. Hooks the leg and puts out Usaino. No, kick out at 2 by Usaino. Once again, picking up Usaino for that ripcord knee. T going up top to the high rent district once again. Twisted T, nobody's home. Drop kick. Usaino's opportunity to capitalize. And I think they're going to do it. Up top of their own. Body stomp to T. This might just have been what they needed to pick up the win. 2. Referee's taking a fucking long time to count. Holy, referee's discretion, but Jesus Christ. And busted T open wide. Big blood on that face of T. Usaino trying to make it even bigger. And a strike to the back. Usaino, oh my god, armbar. Got the head around the thighs around the head and the arm. Pulling it away from the other arm as far as you can to make it very difficult for T to use that arm to break out. But T does roll through, scratches the back of Usaino. Sends Usaino off the ropes, ducks under, German suplex. Float over German, held the pin, kicks out at 2. T going up top again. Is this the right maneuver for TeaTheShiba? Oh, Usaino rolls out of the ring, making sure T doesn't get it. Swanton off the top rope, landing on Usaino on the outside, 2 count. Taking it to the floor. Both taking it to the floor. Usaino looking a baby return back to the ring. And they do. Maybe gonna reset the count. No, they're gonna sit in the corner. Take a little bit of a rest. 5. Now Usano breaks the count out at 5. T super kick! Super kick, just like her mother. Catches Usano right on the chin. Finds its mark. I think this is the 3rd ripcord knee, this time with the unprotected knee. Deadlift. Can we see a deadlift German on the floor to Usano? T devastating. Devastating work. Forearm. 5 count. They got to get in before the count of 10 if they don't want to be disqualified. 6 count. T. Inverted. Oh my god, the knees to the back, to the spine. Inverted DDT. Usano back up. 8. Both of them don't want to get counted out, and they're both going to make it back into the ring. T putting Usano in the corner. What is T thinking from this position? T might be thinking this is what it's got to take to end it. Usano. Dangerous position for T to be in. Usano on the middle ropes. Axe handle doesn't hit it. Super kick too short. Backstabber. Takes that opportunity, that misstep from T with the backstabber, near fall. Ooh, and the knee to the temple. Usano looks a little bit lost. And a Pele kick, T. Ducks the clothesline for a Pele kick. And now maybe this will be the final nail in the coffin. Bunny stomp to TeaTheShiba. 1, 2. No! T kicks out again. Usano off the ropes. Drop kick. Not letting that stop them. Not allowing them to lose any speed or momentum. Bunny hopping leg kick to T. Once again, will this be enough? Bunny stomp, nobody's home. T's back up. Sends Usano in the corner. I was thinking maybe gonna try again, but in the corner. Knee strike to the back. T's going up top again. This has been such a high-flying match. Tit for tat. Usano getting back up to their feet. T drop kick from the top rope. Picks up Usano once more. Knee strike. And now T looking to put, with blood dripping from her head, looking to put Usano away for good. Pedigree. Cover Usano. 1, 2, 3, and TeaTheShiba picks up a hard-fought win against Usano. TeaTheShiba picks up the win in your semi-main event as we will move on to the final match of the night. I had to make sure that one of the characters has their championship. But this will definitely be the last match of the night. I'm fading quick. Oh, oh, na 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 na. Na 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 na. Ooh. Whoa. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Oh, boo doo 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 doo. Something I do want to do, or I would love to do for MPW, is there's this thing that TNA used to do called Feast or Fired, which I thought was like the best concept ever. Basically what it was is you would have 4 briefcases that had random things in them. So like the 4 briefcases would usually have an X Division championship match, a world championship match, a tag team championship match, or you would get fired was one of the briefcases, and that's what's called Feast or Fired. And I always loved the concept because I thought it was cool to have like a random, like, you don't even know what you're gonna get. So you could have someone like Sleepy, for instance, doesn't have a tag team partner. He could get the tag team championships as his briefcase, and then he's like, well, what do I do with it, right? So I always like that idea because it mixes things up, but I don't feel like we have enough of a roster to really fire someone without bringing them back really quickly. Also, something really funny is that they used the Feast or Fired to like legitimate, because like in story they would get fired, but they used Feast or Fired to legitimately fire people sometimes without them knowing. So they would do the match without knowing they're gonna get fired. All right, let's get into it. Oh. All right, it is time for our main event of the evening. Singles Idol Division 1-on-1 contest. Emrys Morgana bringing in their tag team partner. Their tag team partner, the tag team champions, MintyClovers and Emrys Morgana. Bringing out that green mist that seems to power up and change MintyClovers. MintyClovers, unfortunately, was unable to pick up the win in the Elimination Chamber for Emrys Morgana. Emrys Morgana showing off her prize creation with the championship belt around their waist. They have yet to defend it. Who will be their first person they have to defend against? This is not a tag team match, but a singles match for Emrys Morgana with MintyClovers in her corner. MintyClovers was unable to pick up the win in the Elimination Chamber, but was very, very impressive, though went toe-to-toe with Ayasu, and it seemed like Ayasu really had her number, went pound for pound with MintyClovers. It was incredibly impressive. Nobody really has that kind of strength when it comes to facing off against MintyClovers. And it just so happens that Emrys Morgana is going to go one-on-one against that specific member of the Shogunate, with the champion leading the front. I have to say, I feel like there was some collusion. It definitely did seem at certain parts that Ayasu was going going after the champion, but as you can see, they seem to still be very much in good graces with each other. And I mean, every time Ayasu went for a pin on Rize, only got to 2, never was 3, obviously. But I'm thinking Ayasu was pretending to be going after Rize's championship to give her breaks, because she would go for punches and they wouldn't quite connect with Rize. And Ayasu would help end up leading the Shogunate to retain for the 4th time the longest Idol Division championship reign in history. If I can do quick math, I think Let's do quick math. A 147 days as champion. If my math is correct, it might not be. 147 days as champion. And if Ayasu went pound for pound with MPW last night, do you really think that someone like Emrys Morgana is going to outpower her? I don't think so. We see Azanaza got cleaned up in the back and also joined Ayasu with Rize. Obviously, Azanaza did not pick up their win against Flair in the opening match tonight. But this is our last match of the night, main event. We could see Azanaza and Ayasu versus Emrys Morgana and MPW for the championship, potentially, for their first defense. We'll have to see how the bosses upstairs want to handle that. And, of course, Emrys Morgana, the cockiness, as Ayasu makes it back into the ring, ducking the shoulder tackle. The Emrys Morgana off the ropes. Spinning head scissor. Kick out of one. Working over the nerve, just stretching out the neck of Ayasu. Emrys Morgana, former openweight champion, as well as Ayasu. If I'm remembering correctly, actually... No, I was going to say Ayasu beat Emrys, but no, Ayasu beat Shmeeps, who was the one that beat Emrys for the openweight championship. One count. So 2 former openweight champions, 1 tag team champion, 1 half of the tag team champions, going at it in the ring. This is technical versus power. A tale as old as time. Is all you need to win power, or can grappling and submission work get you the win, net you the win? Or you both see both sides having someone in their corner. How will that affect the match? Clothesline sending Ayasu over. Right in front of the French-Canadian commentators table. Idol Division champion Rize keeping an eye. Crucifix driver. As Emrys takes it to Ayasu on the outside. And using the outside to your advantage is a pretty smart play if you're going up against someone that is stronger than you. Try to get as much damage in a place that you can easily do it. Rocks Emrys with a right hand, but finds their equilibrium. Sends, maybe Emrys is looking for a count-out victory. Try to send Ayasu into the corner. Chops and punches lighting up Ayasu. Not letting Emrys get a little too much of a lead. Clothesline picks them back up. And then picks her back up again by the hair. Ooh, ducks the line. Spins them around in a drop kick. Single leg drop kick. Ayasu off the ropes. Ooh, elbow drop. And now Ayasu's got Emrys Morgana right where she wants her. At the top rope. Ayasu. Twisting dimensions. Looked like Azanaza might have thrown in a steel chair. But it did not matter. Referee threw that out. Ooh, clapping the ears. That's going to cause you to be disoriented quite a bit. Get that ringing in your ear. Maybe even Get you discombobulated. Spins Emrys around. What are they looking for? For a power slam, just dumping Emrys on their head. Back up quick, but right into that hand of Ayasu. Elbows to the chest. Feeling the blues, trying to keep Emrys in position. As the ref gets in position, goes to the cover, 2 count. No, kick out of 2. I mean, this could be a big opportunity for Ayasu. Maybe even get them into that title contention for the tag team championships. Emrys gets back up. Russian leg sweep into the hemlock on the floor. Hemlock applied. Could we see Ayasu tap? We've seen Emrys tap many people. Slipping that foot or that leg above her head. And Azanaza coming up on top. Referee playing with the turnbuckle, distracting the referee. Again, the Shogunate coming into play here, showing that they'll do anything to help their partner. Dropkick takes Emrys down. And an elbow drop, busting. Elbow drop to the head, busting Emrys wide open. Off the ropes again. And another elbow drop, this time with a different elbow. Emrys struggles in the corner. Gets that right hand in there. And once again in the corner for that perfect positioning for Ayasu. Oh my god, punching her off the top rope. I guess she didn't want to go for it or didn't think she had the time or opportunity. But just punched Emrys off the top rope. And another elbow drop. This time Emrys had it scouted. You can only do it so many times. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Fool me 3 times, and never fool me again, says Emrys. Sending Emrys into the corner. This time, maybe we're looking for it again. Nope. Going to switch her around, headbutt into the turnbuckle. Ooh, the chop to the chest. You could hear the scream. You could see the pain ripple on the face of Emrys Morgana. Crucifix driver. And Emrys is going up top. I feel like we very rarely see Emrys fly, but when we do, it's pretty incredible. Crossbody to the floor, crashing into the concrete, slamming her spine where spine meets ground. Just stomping Emrys, or Ayasu out on the ground. Busting Ayasu open. Emrys makes their way back in at 5, maybe looking for a count out. No, they break up the count. Not sure what Emrys was going for there, but just broke up the count, breaks up the count again. Trying to think about what they want to do here. Handspring elbow drop, and now just punching to the tail of Ayasu. The tail and lower back. Chops and punches as they make their way. Ooh, suplex as they make their way up the ramp. 6 count. Emrys might get caught outside if she doesn't get back in the ring. Emrys knew that. Desperation. Gets back into the ring. Off the ropes, drop kick. Dragon screw leg whip. Takes Emrys down, and Emrys might be feeling blue once again. Feeling the blues, Emrys Morgana. She's more into green now, but now she's feeling the blues once again. Ayasu picks up a big win over the tag team champions. Rize and Azanaza celebrating with Ayasu. The champion, still the champion with her two right and left hands. Thank you guys so much for watching Masu Pro Wrestling, and we'll see you guys next time. Yeah, I can't, even if I wanted to, I can't do another one. I'm so tired. Ayasu picked up a win. Also, it was getting laggy again. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with this stupid goddamn game. But I'll try to fix it for next time, for tomorrow. We'll see. If it isn't fixed tomorrow, I don't know what I'm gonna do. But we'll see. I think it's having some sort of problem more than what it is. I'm not quite sure, because again, like it's there's literally no reason it should be acting this way. It is purely the game, because it is not. It's something with the game, because it's not. There's no memory issue. There's no GPU issue. There's no CPU issue. The stream isn't lagging. My VTuber isn't lagging. Nothing is I haven't changed anything, so it just doesn't make any sense. So I'm gonna go look for someone to raid. I appreciate you guys sticking with me through thick and thin. This stream was a little bit up and down, but I appreciate you guys hanging out with me nonetheless. Oh, Rize streaming. Yeah, let's raid Rize. Rize stream with Ube. Thank you, T. Thank you, T. It wasn't really a good stream, but I'm glad you guys could find enjoyment on it. Well, it kind of wasn't, but let's hope that it's good. Thank you guys for sticking around with me. I appreciate you all hanging out with me. I hope that it's better next time. I'm going to do the benchmark tests on this and see if there's something I can change or if there's something going on. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye!